Welcome back, y'all. It's your boy True. So I just wanted to touch briefly on the idea that money will always return unto you. So these last couple of days, and you guys can see from my last couple of videos, I was telling you I was down to my last couple of bucks. I think I had like 40 bucks, maybe 60 bucks, and like a full tank of gas, right? So right now I'm at like 2 bars down from full, and let me tell you guys a story. So my whole thing is that I'm like pro work, anti job, because it's like you need a job, but you don't need to work, but you don't need a job. You know what I'm saying? Not against jobs at all. I mean, I worked one. I'm looking for other work opportunities right now. Let's see what comes into my life. You know, I'm just saying that like you don't have to have a job to live in this world and in this realm. I do these extreme experiments with my life, guys, to show you and to prove certain things so that I can say to myself that I tried, and I can show you guys the outcome of trying your best, right? So essentially it's this, right? I said to myself last month, April, it's pretty much May now. I was like, okay, that's my last month of savings. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's just see how the game goes. And then like come around the 22nd, I think it was, the 22nd or maybe the 25th, I think. I just came across an opportunity to be a phone canvasser for the federal election that just passed, right? So it's like in all things, it's like I didn't have no money, I didn't have no job, but a work opportunity presented itself to me, and then I was able to hustle that up, and I got like, they just paid me. I would show you guys the thing, but it's on the phone. But I got for about 4 days worth of work, I got about like 450 bucks, you know? And again, in my mind, I'm like to myself, damn, had I known, I should have worked longer, I could have made a grip, you know? But we know the greatest investors are woulda, coulda, shoulda. Sometimes you respond to classified ads on Kijiji or Craigslist or whatever for work, and then like they don't even pay you. So like I didn't want to spend too much time with an uncertainty, but now I know they're legit. So next time I can say, okay, cool guys, I'll go ham and with y'all. So I say all this to say that it's like as I was down to my last dollar, currently guys, I'm speaking to you and I have about what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. And then this is just an anchor tool, a toy that I use in order to remind myself in God we trust. So I was like, this is my last, you know, I think tomorrow and then once I got down to the last of it, more comes. So I'm allowing easy money to come into my life. I'm allowing abundance to flow into my life in a way that I'd never had before. I wrote 20 books, guys. You can find them on my Patreon. You can see the music. You can listen to the projects and the things that I've been working on. So it's like I know for a fact that I'm doing it differently this time around, and like my mind is trying to tell me that like it's not working. Go back, you gotta go find a job. You need to go find a job now because the creditors are calling and they're gonna cut your phone off and insurance is late and this is that. But like at the end of the day, all I can do is just keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Work opportunities continue to present themselves, and I continue to pay the things. Because deadass, I was like, okay, well, they were saying if you don't pay your phone bill by the 7th of May, we're gonna cut you off. Lo and behold, the money came in today. I'm gonna go pay it tomorrow when I wake up, you know? My storage unit, they kicked me out. Well, they didn't kick me out, but they locked me out because I didn't pay. I was like 6 days late, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go pay them to clear that up and take care of that. So essentially, it's really a matter of the fact that like when things do pan out, as Quavo said in the song "Where Were You," where he says, "Where were you when Mama said she was gonna kick me out?" You know, and here I am by myself hustling. I'm grateful for my family. They let me stay with them during this time period, you know, but as a man with no fixed address at this time, I'm active, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I just say all this to say that this is just a reminder that it's like, guys, if you're down to your last couple bucks, couple $100, use it, spend it on yourself, because you're already cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like you already have the debts are still going to be there, whether you take your $100, that last $100 that you have, right? Whether you take it now, you can either take it or you can give it to the bank and pay fees and get nothing out of it, or at least hold it onto it in cash so that you can get some food and you can get some gas in the next couple of days while things start to circulate in themselves and the money starts to return onto you. That was something that a spiritual teacher taught me. It's like if you're down to your last bit of money, you might as well just use it on yourself, spend it on yourself, and enjoy some time in your life. Go out and sit in nature, go get a drink and go sit down in the park and get some quiet time, instead of taking that $100 and just like giving it to the bank or giving it to the creditors, and then you still owe them 20 grand. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and again, I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just telling you guys what I do. Okay? Because I don't want nobody to come in the comment section and say, "True, you led me astray. I did it. You did it to me." Nah, man. I thought myself into the situation. I'm thinking myself out of it. That's just one of the lessons that I learned, is that like if you're down to your last bread, keep it for yourself and use it, man. Use it. And this is also what I say. It's like you have to save 10% of yours. 10% of all you earn is yours to keep. George Clayson talks about that, or Carlson. George, in The Richest Man in Babylon, they talk about that teaching, that 10% is yours to keep. And the funny thing about it is that like whenever I don't save that 10%, I notice things start to get wonky in my financial house, you know. But now I'm doing it again, and then the money starts to come in again, as a reminder to yourself, because at least so that way, like, no matter what happens, you have something somewhere. You at least, you know, you got like $50 somewhere. You got at least somewhere where you can get a meal, you know. So I touched 450. I just touched $450 today. So I should say I allowed $450 to come into my life today. They paid me. I'm grateful. And I took 45. I took 45 of that, just put it away. And then tomorrow I'm going to pay who I'm going to pay. I'm going to pay my storage unit. I'm going to pay my phone bill. And then we gonna make it jump, man. We gonna make it jump. We're gonna find another work opportunity. Watch for the same thing. So it's like I'm not in a rush to be frivolous with the. Now I think I'll probably have like 140 or something like that, give or take, you know, on me, to hold on to until the next amount of money comes in. So it's pretty much just like not letting the circumstances of the 3D realm dictate how you feel about your life and about your circumstances. I still feel like I'm a millionaire. I still feel like I'm rich as fuck, even though, you know, like, even let's just say, even though the world says, oh no, like, deny, choose B, deny what the world says you are, or deny what your bank account says, or deny what, you know, choose who you want to be. And B, deny, choose B, and B, man, and B. So I'm still a cash rich millionaire until proven otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Until proven otherwise. I'm still a cash rich millionaire who makes all his money online, and I just transcend. Okay? Some days it can be hard. Today I was feeling a little bit like humdrum, you know? But I know, like, whenever I get to that point to think like, woe is me, I'm just like, it's you, because you're the one. You know what I'm saying? You the one. So literally I say, who else but mama's second son? I'm the one. So yeah, guys, I think that's just funny. I just say all this to say that I put it to the test, where they just say, like, if you're down to your last dollar, use it on yourself. I'm using it on myself, and then more money came. I used my last like $40, and then 400 came. So even then, every time I showed you guys in the last couple of lives, you can see the lives. I was at Walmart, and I spent the $40, guys. I was at the grocery store. and I was at Walmart. I went to Fortino's, and I went to Walmart, and I spent $20 at each place. And I showed it, and I said, every dollar I spend, go forth and pay $1 million in wages and return unto me. I spent the $40, and then 450 came back within about 3 days. You know what I'm saying? So interesting. This is interesting, guys. This is interesting. And like I say, I document this journey. I document my journey from poverty to prosperity to show you guys the truth. To show you guys that God is real, you know, all through the glory of God, man. I think that's everything. 10% is yours to keep. So take their 10% and just stash it away for you, because they're gonna get their money when you get it. You know what I'm saying? You already owe them. So, you know, what's the difference between if you make $100 to take 10 for yourself, to pay them 90 and then pay them the other 10 later? Keep that 10 for yourself. Okay? Don't lose your mind trying to just live and feel as though that, like, you're working to pay. You know, like you're a slave, just working, and you have to give all your money away. Keep a little something for yourself. All right, guys. Until next time, it's your boy True, man. Peace. Oh, my fault. I'm out of here, yo. I forgot to. Yeah, I'm out of here. Later, guys.